Good morning, kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies. This is Refined Rose back with another video. How many of us got married and we just let ourselves go? I had someone approach me in Kroger's parking lot last night, and she said, I recognize you from your videos. And she said, do you have a quick second? And I'm like, yeah, I have a quick second. She said, girl, I want to tell you about my husband. She said, when I married my husband, he was so muscular. He was so fine. He was so chiseled out. And she said, girl, now he got a moon pie face. And she said, you see his stomach coming around the corner before you see his body. And she was like, I'm just not attracted to him. And she said, I've already stepped out once on him, and I feel really bad about it. She said, but I just can't have sex with that anymore. She said that instead of him. So she was like, girl, he's going to be coming around the corner, around one of these cars. I told him he need to take the basket back so he can walk, get his steps in for the day. She was like, because he need to lose some type of weight. And so he came around the corner. She said, girl, look, here he come. And he was coming around a tall SUV, and I saw his stomach come around the SUV before his body did, and I looked at his face, and she said he had a moon pie face, and he had a face that was big, that was, full of fat, and it looked like he had chewed up beef jerky, and beef jerky was just stuffed in each jaws, like he's just storing food in case he gets hungry while he walks. And this is what I was thinking in my head when I saw him. Then I had this guy, when I was out walking trying to make a video, stopped me, and he was like, keep up the good work. And I told him thank you, and he was giving me words of encouragement. I said thank you for being some love and light in my life this afternoon. And so he wanted to tell me about his wife, and he said when he married his wife was so nice, and now she's turned into a total nightmare. She's not nice anymore. He said, I don't know how to put this, but she's a bitch now. He was like, nothing pleases her. He said, we used to go out, we used to do things, and now that we got married, it changed things. And she's had a baby, and I've been talking to her about her weight, and she said, where's baby fat? And he said, it's 10 years later, and she's still blaming it on baby fat. She used to be outgoing and worked, and since he make a decent amount of money to where she doesn't have to work, she don't work, but he said, but she should still keep her body up. He said now she used to shower a lot. She stayed in the bathroom a lot, keeping her health and beauty standards up. Now she has a little odor to her. Now she just want to just lay up and watch TV and just let her hygiene go to waste, but she want to go out and get that pedicure and get those long nails put on, but she's not keeping her hair up. Her hair needs to be done. She doesn't wash it like she used to. And then when she go to get that manicure, he said that she's not noticing the people's face when they're down there doing that manicure on her toes. The stench that's coming from down there, they keep looking at her and talking to them. You know how they be talking and looking at her. And sometimes he said, this is what he said, they double mask. And he said she enjoys oral pleasures. He said he enjoys giving oral pleasures, but he said he want his meal to taste good. He said he don't want to feel like he's going to throw up eating his meal. How many of us stop dating our spouse once we get married? That's what attracted both of us to each other, the dates, the conversations, the pillow talks, the walk. And we stop doing all that. Then we have a baby. Now the focus become working and the baby. So we're not giving each other any attention. What happens when we're not giving each other any attention? It opens the door for one of us to step out, or to one of us to emotionally cheat with somebody else. So we have the time to keep our bodies up, to talk to our spouses, and to still date our spouses, I think we just choose to make excuses because somehow we find a time to cheat. We find a time for another person. So why not put that time in with the significant other that we're with? Now, I understand if the marriage is just over and you just married the wrong person, it's just not going to work because after marriage, the rose-colored glasses came off because now the person is like, oh, I can just stop pretending now. I can just be myself. I can just eat as much as I want to and put on as much weight as I want to. And now I can act like the bee, like I wanted to be anyway, is a bitch and fuss about every little thing and nag about every little thing. Or that dude that's now a couch potato and actually look like a fat ass potato sitting on the couch with his stomach between his legs playing video games. And you're looking at him in disgust like, can you just get up and do something? Can you get up and help me with the kids? Can you just get up and help me with the laundry? Do something other than sit there and play video games with your stomach between your thighs. We still need love after marriage. And if we're not getting that love after marriage, we're starting to die a little bit each day in that relationship. And that relationship may soon end up in divorce. And we tolerate it as long as we can. Or how about those family members that tell you, oh, well, y'all got 3, 4, or let's just say even one kid together. Y'all been together 10 years. Just go ahead and just stick it out. Don't be one of those marriages that end in divorce. Well, they're not in our shoes. They really don't know what we're going through. And if we share the information, we're not sharing everything because it's too much to share because stuff have built up over the years. So I can't tell you everything that's happened over the last 5 or 10 years. I'm just telling you the surface level stuff and you're telling me to stay. How about they not tell us to stay and just listen to us and let us vent? Because sometimes we just need to get some of this stuff off our chest and nobody to point the finger at us and say, well, you need to stay or give him another chance or give her another chance. Sometimes just listen. And if we want your opinion or your advice, some of us will ask for it. It's just a little bit of stuff that I have to talk about this morning that's on my mind. And it just made me think, too, with this female telling me this and this man telling me this, made me think again, how many of us are just tolerating relationships, don't want to be there at the end of the day at work. We don't even want to go home. We find every reason to not go home. Oh, let me stop at the bar and just have a drink. Oh, let me stop at the store because I need to get these leather wipes so I can treat my leather in my vehicle. Or the women. Oh, I showed on. It's almost time for this ninja to come home. Oh, girl. Let me get off this phone. Let me act sleep or pretend to be asleep because I don't want him to try to get none. I don't even want to be bothered. Maybe I'm going to say I have a headache today just so I don't have to put out. Ugh, just gross. He just ignore me. Why do we stay in those relationships and die a little bit every day? Let's be truthful with one another and talk to that spouse or significant other and just let them know in a nice way. If it's not working for us no more, it's not working. We tell our friends about it. When are we going to tell our spouse, hey, it's not working. I can't do this anymore. I just want out. Refined Rose is out for this morning. You all be great today. Bye for now.